I actually showed some of the 3D stuff I got to Ian Bell, and we talked about it. Because I was worried, actually, at that time. Bizarrely, games felt very... I was, and I think we both were, quite tired of games at the time. In other words, I mean, it sounds silly because you think that's right at the beginning, but games had reached a bit of a... I found them a bit boring, I suppose, that every game seemed to get a life at 10,000, seemed to involve you shooting various shaped blobs in some way, often with some slight twist, like Galaxian, they move a bit and they swoop, but basically they were very, very similar. And I think we both hated that. And, why should you get a spaceship at 10,000, an extra life? I might want extra bullets. I want to choose. And so I think the idea of being able to spend score, which is how we first thought of it, and think, well, wait a second, why don't we just call it money and have done with it? And so there were a lot of ideas that came together almost as an antidote to our boredom with a lot of the games that were out there. Writing a game yourself gives you the opportunity to fix the things you don't like. So we were writing for ourselves, unashamedly. And I think the other problem is that you end up going down a very, very similar line. Because I played around with spaceships where you have, you have a small one, you shoot it, you shoot another small one, then a big one comes along and it's harder to shoot. And then you think, well, where do we go from here? An even bigger one that's even harder to shoot. And it's that it just has a certain pointlessness to it somehow. There's no feeling of progression, no reward. And so in a relatively short period of time, Elite evolved into something that was very, very different to what was out there. The idea of saving your position, the idea of trading, which at first seemed a bit of an anathema. Well, that sounds a bit dull. You said, no, it makes you care. Ironically, the title The Elite, which was what the original title was, came along, I think we're now talking late 1982. So we hadn't been at university all that long when we were talking about it. And it seemed like a very arrogant title, but the idea that you were a sort of supreme pilot in amongst, why are you able to kill everyone, they're not able to kill you? So it's that sort of logic. So we thought, oh, maybe there's a secret society of pilots or group. And so that's where the name came from, and it sort of stuck. I had written software on my Atom.